together. So let's work together to make open science a commitment.
Thank you, Katharina. And next, we want to welcome on stage Audrey Yo, who's going to mention more regarding fostering dialogues within open science. Audrey is actually a reproducibility scientist at the Center for Reproducible Science at the University of Zurich, and she's going to introduce her video.
I studied economics before I studied statistics. Game theorists would argue that science is a weak-link game, where the value of science as a public good hinges on our weakest players. For example, scientific research that cannot be reproduced lowers the credibility of science as a whole. To optimize a weak-link game, there are two suggestions. One, sustained and consistent leadership to establish coordination. And two, everybody follow step one. I believe dialogue is needed to establish coordination, and everyone can lead this. As a pediatric and cancer nurse, and a reproducibility scientist as well, I want to suggest that we do it with a consistent openness and consistent kindness, such that good scientific practices can be made accessible to all players. This video illustrates how to first be a human doing science. As what our keynote speaker said before, to not suffer from our own success. Thank you.
Science is about testing our best intuitions to improve the human condition. Whether you're in economics, healthcare, engineering, or biology, we all work with the same goal. My added value comes from my careers as a pediatric and cancer nurse, Masters of Biostatistics candidate in Zurich, and reproducibility scientist. As a member of this community, I believe that we must not just care about science, we must care about the dialogue we are having in science. In life-saving situations, the best outcomes come from cultures where there are no primadonnas. Science needs to have a dialogue about good scientific methodology, such that it can gain momentum without ego. Learning is lifelong, as I've learned as a nurse. Therefore, as a reproducibility scientist as well, I am committed to creating spaces where scientists can ask questions on how to test their best intuitions. I promote the idea of growth mindset, such that good scientific methodology can still be learned and mastered. Good science is literacy for improving life. Dialogue is literacy for improving science. Switzerland and its universities value entrepreneurship, innovation, and exchange. Dialogue is our culture. In addition, science knows it doesn't know everything. Putting a healthy dialogue in our agenda, in our value proposition as scientists, can accelerate science in the pursuit of truth and improve the human condition.
Thank you, Audrey. And now, Micaela Crespo-Quesada and Thomas Henkel have been preparing this video for you. They work both at the University of Fribourg and at the University of Lausanne. Micaela is the Open Access Coordinator, and Thomas is the Academic Librarian.